The title of this short presentation is titled Effects of Exergaming on Motor Skill Competence, Perceived Competence, and Physical Activity in Preschool Children. Shows the abstract of this study. Obesity has grown from 6.5% to 16.9% in the US in the past 3 decades, which is partially due to low physical activity. Few school settings offer opportunities for preschool children to engage in structured physical activity. And only a few studies have been conducted examining the effectiveness of exergaming active video games on health outcomes among this age group. This study's purpose, therefore, was to examine a school-based exergaming intervention's effect on preschool children's perceived competence, motor skill competence, and physical activity versus usual care recess, as well as to examine gender differences for these outcomes. To our knowledge, this is the first study investigating exergaming's effects on these outcomes among this population. Exergaming refers to active video games that are also a form of exercise. Despite exergaming's screen-based nature, exergaming has the potential to help promote preschool children's physical activity. Physical activity participation plays a key role in preventing and reducing obesity and low cardiovascular fitness among young children. And children of low socioeconomic status are particularly more likely to be sedentary. The preschool years ages 4 to 5 years have been identified as a crucial time to promote healthy lifestyle habits, which could assist in the prevention of obesity and chronic diseases as children age. Recently, exergaming has been increasingly used within school-based settings as an innovative and fun approach for promoting a physically active lifestyle, with positive and promising results. Previous studies targeted only older children and adolescents age range 7 to 18 years. Yet, many developmentally appropriate exergames have been developed for preschool children, thus facilitating examination of exergaming's effect among this population. Moreover, most exergaming studies have focused on only one outcome, e.g., energy expenditure. Therefore, such studies have yet to explain exergaming's effects on other important aspects of child development such as motor skill competence and perceived competence. In this study, published in the Journal of Sport and Health Science, a total of 65 preschool children from 2 underserved urban schools were assigned to one of 2 conditions, with the school as the experimental unit. 1 usual care recess group 8 weeks of 100 minutes of recess per week 5 days with 20 minutes per day, and 2 exergaming intervention group 8 weeks of 100 minutes of exergaming per week 5 days with 20 minutes per day at school. All children underwent identical assessments of perceived competence, motor skill competence, and moderate to vigorous physical activity at baseline and at the end of the 8th week. He has shown the following. 1. Exergaming has shown a positive effect in promoting preschool children's moderate to vigorous physical activity at school. 2. Exergaming has the potential to enhance preschool children's perceived competence and motor skill competence. 3. Preschool year is critical for children's development of motor skill competence, as preschool children's motor skill competence increased even after 8 weeks. 4. Preschool boys demonstrated higher levels of moderate to vigorous physical activity than girls did at school. Research should 1. Investigate preschool children's perceived enjoyment during exergaming versus comparison modes of physical activity, with follow-up examination in later years of school, e.g., 1st or 2nd grade, to discern whether the potentially greater enjoyment of exergaming promotes higher daily physical activity in later childhood. 2. Examine the trends regarding gender differences in motor skill competence and perceived competence among preschool children. 3. Conduct longer, but similar high-quality, interventions. In the future, a group randomized control trial with multiple schools as experimental sites may be employed to minimize the internal validity threats. Important to start intervention early in life so the child can realize the benefits and importance of physical activity and can start developing a physically active lifestyle when young. Exergaming serves as an excellent intervention channel for preschool children due to its fun and exercise components. Exergaming showed a positive effect in promoting preschool children's moderate to vigorous physical activity at school and has the potential to enhance perceived competence and motor skill. Competence. More research with larger sample sizes and longer study durations is warranted. This study was based on part of a dataset from a parent project funded by a grant from the National Institutes of Health. Thanks very time for your time.